Yeah, man. Without those past Assassin's Creed games, without the past, there is no present. Simple as that. All right, the man behind the man. Let's do that. Follow the scene.
Showered upon me, Jane.
I mean no offense, Thane. You're only a hefty ransom to me, nothing more.
This is why you batter down my gates, kill my men for a purse of grubby coin? You have no honor.
Enough. I'll return you to the Saxons.
Rossi is young. He never played games like us when the games were at its prime.
Let this good man go, or suffer an iron sickness.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
And what you offer us in return?
Your lives?
We lost many good men storming this keep. It will not be in vain, Christ's slave. 20 chests of silver.
Give them what they ask, Kinnebert.
A hefty sum that will leave God's coffers hollow. I cannot give it up without some assurance. Tedmund.
You extort me in return for my life? You were swiftly met, Abbot. Not long after these scallious worms took my fort.
On the Lord's bidding, Tedmund. At prayer, a terrible vision befell me. A host of heathens, your life in danger.
A coincidence I find rather... rather ominous, Abbot. Do you...
Mosquito.
God help you, man. Are you well?
I think I got it.
I need air.
You're outside, man.
He's dead.
The work of poison, no doubt.
What?
No.
What?
Rouse the man.
How?
He cannot be dead. He must not be dead.
Poison. How does the man die of poison in our arms?
Many great kings and paranoids have carried poison in times of war, as an alternative to capture and ransom.
A catastrophe. Alfred will choose another and... By the saints! Alfred! How will I explain this to the king?
We followed this road to its end, Cunibert. You may not like where it led, but you owe us our half of the bargain.
You shall have your paladin. I need a day. Return to my abbey tomorrow, and you shall... Oh, oh dear.
These delays are grinding at my bones. We should abandon Cunibert. Find Fulke ourselves.
Peace, Eivor. Speak with Giedrich and relieve him of his oath. I'll meet you at Cunebert's Abbey.
Damn. From the old PS1 and Xbox. Yeah, I'm from the old Sega, Genesis, and Nintendo days. So that's what it is. Like the boss I just fought, right? We talk about stealth, right? The boss that I just fought at the tower. I took a back route. I snuck behind him. I should have had the opportunity to do a stealth kill. Instead, the game said, no, that's not how we want this event to be played out. We want it to be cutscene, not even cutscene, just straight hack and slash. Let's just go straight into hack and slash. And it is what it is, man. This is
Like
my last Assassin's Creed until I see some changes.
Your oath to me is fulfilled.
It was good to stand shoulder to shoulder with you against the pox dogs of Wessex. May our friendship endure.
This tanglebriar of Christians and lords means nothing to me. I'm here for Sigurd.
I understand. When you find him again, come see me. We'll feast and sing, with mead and friendship to warm us.
Agreed.
Point. Why am I still getting? I'm level over 100. Like a bit. That's another huge insult. Like why are we still only receiving skill point this far in the game? Like if I'm this far in the game, it should be like what 5 or 10 by now. You know. Why is it only 2? It's been 2 throughout the entire game. Or a skill point. Like they're doing and if you can't see that, man, you're like the people that constantly put money into FIFA Ultimate Team. You know, there's nothing I could say that's gonna get you to understand how you as the player, like this game is just not respectful of your time. It is what it is. And they put so much filler content. Like, how many raids do I have to do to level up? How many times am I going to have to raid a village with nothing new to do there? It's just, okay, we're raiding. Steal their supplies. Steal their supplies. Steal their supplies. Raid done. All right, let's do another mission. Raid. Steal their supplies. Steal their supplies. Done. Let's get on the boat. Raid. Steal their supplies. Steal their supplies. Steal their supplies. It's just filler. There's no depth to it. Literally, the best thing about this game is the story, and that's what I'm enjoying. And that's why I'm just beelining the story. That and the dream sequence. The dream sequence when you go to Valhalla. Those missions are really good. Like when you played Origins or you played Odyssey, like we're not even talking about the past. We're talking about the most recent games. The most recent games of Assassin's Creed. When you played as Cassandra or Alexios, and you went in the world and you said, "Oh, there's treasure there." And you went to like a tomb or something, and you found your way. Through the puzzle, like going through the caverns and whatnot, and then you're rewarded with some high tier loot, right? You're rewarded with high tier loot constantly. Like even though I was like, a lot of people don't like that, believe it or not. People don't like the tier list for loot, and I was fine with it. I was fine as long as I'm progressing or exploring the world, I gain amazing loot that caters to my level. I was getting like purples and then some legendaries and stuff like that. And I loved Odyssey. I did so much content in Odyssey. That's the most recent Assassin's Creed game before this. And I enjoyed that. And it's like everything you did, you had the Colosseum, you had so many different things to do that was like side missions, right? And it felt unique in its own way. What does this game do that differentiates from what Odyssey did, like with the Colosseums and stuff like that? There was a multitude of different types of side quests to do in that game. Most of all the side quests I've done in this game is burn the huts, raid the villages, or fight everybody in a fort. And then story missions. And then the dream sequence with Valhalla. That's it. 5 things. There's flyting, but that's nothing but a bunch of just text that you just cycle through. There's like no actual gameplay to that.
I would say well met, brother, but I cannot shake off the needle itch of dread. Is something wrong?
I followed the abbot here, kept him in my sight. But the monks, his servants, I have seen nothing of them.
Dead?
I do not think so. But there is no good here in this grave hush.
Somewhere
Where's the abbot
deep
now?
along the tree, it should
In his
be
quarters. Come,
his base skill to shiv
be
or
on your
kidney
guard.
stab anyone, killing them instantly.
Does this have the stench of betrayal to you?
Why would the godly shepherd ally with the heretic?
Cunibert is a man who craves power and position. With Tedman dead,
I think
fight.
Odyssey had something like that. Odyssey had a thing where you would stealth assassinate an enemy, and you would kill that enemy, and then it would do a slowdown, and it would say, "Do you want to throw like a dagger somewhere?" It like had cool combinations, like Valhalla. Like it's literally in my intro. Like if you watch the intro video for my streams, it's literally the intro where I'm in the Coliseum, and I'm combining two unique combo attacks together. It like this game doesn't do that, not yet, as far as I can see. And I'm already, looked this up. I'm close to finishing the game. I would say I've probably got about 10 more hours left in this game, and I would probably be done if I just continue going down the story.
There is truth in that. Keep your eyes and blade sharp.
Oh, Folky.
Kunibert, your guests have arrived. Come. Supper's ready. The dear abbot sent me a warm invitation, said my friends were eager to meet with me. It's early for supper, I know. But Kunibert's ale goes so well with roasted lamb and cinnamon blueberry peas.
Have I played Shadow of Mordor?
resist.
Yes, I have a
Where
full
is my
playthrough
brother?
on YouTube.
Is he not here? Mon Dieu. I never told him.
Kill her, and we'll never find Sigurd.
Sit, Eivor. Eat.
I have a
And
full
let me
playthrough
tell
of
you the
Shadow of
tale of a
Mordor
man who
and
talks to
Shadow of
gods.
War. I played both,
You
or
mock
middle.
me.
Yeah, Middle of Shadow
I've killed for much
and
less.
War.
Of course you have.
Both of them.
Isn't that the way of this ugly world? We call the sheep
I
and
enjoyed
thin
both
the
of them.
flock as we see fit, you and I.
The grinding at
Most
the
who walk
end
the earth are
for
little
Shadow
more
of
than
War, I didn't do
talking
that.
blood bladders,
I didn't do
wasted
that, man.
flesh. But not Sigurd.
Yeah.
Sigurd is something
I beat the
else.
game, and I was
Sigurd
like,
has been touched.
awesome.
He is
I enjoyed
deified.
myself playing
The
this
gods,
game.
they
I enjoyed
speak
playing it.
through him.
You lured him in with that lie. Your words are bile and blight.
You should have listened,
Both
Eivor.
awesome
I
games.
tried to tell you. The gods are real and their power is within our grasp. You will never find him. Not till I have had my fill. To old friends. This really is delicious, Kunibert. Is it cloves I taste? Well, that concludes supper. Kill them, and bring their bodies to my sanctum in Canterbury.
Oh snap! I guess we're
They
going up
will
that
be upon
ladder.
us soon. Maybe there is another way out.
It's a trap. Wait, should I loot him? Does he have anything on him? Oh. This way. The secret ingredient to our famous ale is smooth flavor and tender aroma is using fresh silphium in the mix. This yellow flower was something Saint Adrian himself brought from his birthplace of Syringia, Africa, along with his ancient recipe. It is also rumored to have some contraceptive effects, but use this method at your own risk. I see. Literally, like right here.
Folke let slip that her sanctum is at Canterbury.
She did. And with no cause. I'd approach the place with caution. It may be a lie.
It may be. but it's the only lead we have.
I hope all this innocent sacrifice is worth the trouble.
It's Sigurd, my brother. Of course it is.
Then come, let us dive into the maw of death. I was never keen on seeing my winter years. This will not be for nothing, Eivor. We will find
Oh, she's
Sigurd.
OP. She
It's
just
not just
blocked
him.
a
I
Master
want
Assassin's
Fulke to
axe
suffer.
throw. Oh, man. That's so bizarre. An assassin carrying a claymore. There's daggers in the game, which are fun. Yeah. Yeah. They were also fun in the old Assassin's Creed games, too. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Because Ezio used to use them a lot. You're welcome. You're welcome. Without the past, there is no future.
This land of summer, mists and forests, dreaming darkly.
Yeah. Here's something that's cool. Rossi, you should play. I don't know if you played them. You should play Brotherhood. Brotherhood, you could call in your literal assassins guild, your brotherhood, and they would come in and help assassinate people for you from the shadows. It's a cool ability.
I want to know England, all of it.
And yet it rounds on us at every turn, snarling like a cornered dog.
Pretty cool.
I begin to despair of ever settling here.
They
Perhaps
should
the
implement
stars light
that in
your path,
future Assassin's
and you
Creed
will
games.
never have a home here.
Do you miss the land of your birth?
I have long been away, but it is fiercely beautiful beneath the vanity, arrogance, and pettiness of men.
I should like to see it.
You could if you wish. My father was an architect, a builder of wonders. The great Mosque of Samarra, his masterpiece. Another man who played the Caliphate's game better took the credit. He was a...
Oh, snap. You were saying? Hold on, I see ore. I need like 400 more of these. I need 400 more. So I could get my upgrade. Ooh, I got 8. Nice. Nice, got 5. All right. I'll hit 400 more in no
Who
time.
played the Caliphate's game better took the credit. He was exiled and
Looks
died
like
in
The Witcher.
poverty.
Your faith sours. What of loyalty? Shared stories round the hearth. Warm nights, parties, and the tender love of another.
Are you ready? There are some who are worthy. A scant few that tower above the sullied mass. Men and women of vision and valor.
Sigurd is one such man.
He is. Fulke isn't wrong on that score.
I fear for him, Basim. I cannot rest until he's safe.
Nor will I, my friend. The practice of learning has waned considerably in England since the days of the Romans. What books they still have, they keep locked away in their churches, hidden from the eyes of common folk.
Thralls and Geralds cannot read. What would be the point?
They could learn. The church could teach them. So much of human history would be open to them. Aristotle, Pythagoras, Euclid, ancient knowledge lost to all but a few hard-headed men of the cloth.
You have studied these works yourself?
In my youth, I was consumed with a passion for understanding. I spent many hours a day in the House of Wisdom in Baghdad.
A seminary?
A great library full of the greatest learning of mankind. For a boy... A great library full of the greatest learning of mankind. For a boy seeking answers, it holds many riches. One day, I was sitting cross-legged, devouring a study by the great astro...
I'm trying to think it's not good for us to be on the road. We should take a detour. Like, Basim can't seem to finish his sentence. Damn, there's that big ass mosquito. Hold on, let me this mosquito. Big mosquito. Find it. Oh wait, I just saw it. Keeps eluding me. Only got a couple of lights on. There it is. Oh, bitch. Damn, pop up again. Damn, mosquito. A big one. How's the virus situation there? In South Korea, it's all good. People are getting vaccinated. Everything seems fine over here. But there's a lot of states just trying to push.
With the swiftness belying his years, the papers were plucked from my grasp by the great man himself.
Just like looking for
his presence stole my voice. He was kind and open-hearted. He showed me such scientific wonders.
Yeah, I already got vaccinated. I get my second dose.
Calculations placing the sun, moon, and 5 planets. Equations that crackled and sparkled with divine intelligence. I asked the great man.
I got the Pfizer.
You saw your god's hand in the rooms.
I found wisdom, and I have been searching for more ever since. There is great
mosquito, man.
outside ourselves, Eivor. Most only notice a few grains of sand. But this place swarms with
apparently a lot of states are pushing it so that
caution and subtlety should be our path.
Once you're vaccinated,
follow me.
And a lot of businesses are still saying you got to wear a mask. But they're like, if a business tells you that you gotta wear a mask, then you take off that mask. You're right, as a vaccinated. I'm just like, and this is what we're doing right now. I literally said to I said to my coworkers, I was like, I wish there was like a bracelet or something you could wear that shows. They give us the little card. I wish there was like a bracelet you could wear. That when you get vaccinated, that says, "Oh yeah, this person got vaccinated." Because I know some people's complaint is like, "Oh well, the person's not wearing a mask, and I don't see any proof that they got vaccinated or anything." It needs to be like a specific design bracelet. It can't. But then people are going to make like fake ones too, so it's like, oh, whatever. It is what it is. But both me and my wife and I are vaccinated. You got the Moderna, I got the Pfizer. I literally set up an appointment like right there. Me and my wife was on a. I met my wife at her job for her lunch break. Because I was off one day. I was like, hey, babe, you want to go get something to eat? She's like, yeah. And I literally got on my phone and I set up an appointment like that day to get my vaccine. Yeah, the pharmacy that I went to had a slot open. I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it. And next month I get my second shot. That was fast too, man. Super fast. It was like,
This is a trap.
like clip
Why would
and
Fulke
done.
give
I
us
was
her
like,
sanctum?
wow. That,
She baits us.
Nice.
Cocksure and arrogant.
okay.
But she cannot see failure in her path.
Her fearful wit would say otherwise.
To arms, Basim!
So we are to blunder in like fox?
Snuff you out!
We were doing stealth, and all of a sudden the guy just charged me. Okay, I guess we go back to stealth now.
Shoot it!
Shoot it. Ah, damn it, Basim. I just... That was fun. You know what? You have fun. I'm going stealth. Here we go. I snuck it. Higher ground. Oh, there he is. Seems clear.
Whatever we find there, keep your head.
You chastise me like a child, Basim.
I guard you like a father. Nothing is served with your brutal end. You have much to do in this life. I know it.
More riddles, sly tongue.
No riddles. I sense a greatness within you both. Your destiny is not to stain the stone.
Help me out here! If she's still here, I will burn this Christ house to the ground.
Guards, to arms!
What the hell? How?
With me, here! We have the advantage!
Oh, to hell with you. Search for Fulke. Oh, there's a raiding location nearby. I know, man. That dude did that. Like a guy with a spear just started running after. I was like, "What the hell? What? Come from?" Like, I saw something. I saw those bushes move. Basim, excuse me.
This must be the way to Fulke's sanctum.
Then let us go.
Two arms. Knock, knock. Was that her door?
place. It's riddled with the stench of her. Help me, Basim. Sigurd is within.
You know, just charge right in there. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I've been doing.
Fulke! I'm here! Face
I'm right here!
Have a care, Eivor.
I'm right
We
here!
will play into our hands.
I'm right
Plans for the great
here!
fortress in Wessex. Is there something here we can use to breach it?
Saga Star inscription as read by Sigurd. Oh, shoot.
Details on the order of the ancients. Fulke ranks high among them, but is not their head.
Damn mosquito, where are you, man? I don't know, where are you? Let our wretched origins be known. Ha! Assassin's Creed origins. We are the instruments of the ancient gods. We are the refuse of an ancient world, yet we are the hope for an era reborn. Let our great task be stated. We are the shepherds of our creation's will. We are the curators of our creator's tools. We are the new masters. Well, how does He-Man go? Masters of the what? Damn, I was gonna make a joke there. New masters of the world they made. Let our loyalties be clear. The Father of understanding guides us. The Mother of wisdom inspires us. The sacred voice fills our hearts with boldness. Let it be known, we men and women of the order of the ancients are the neutral arbiters of the world. Let all of those... Didn't I read something like this before? Let all those who oppose us perish in pain. We are everywhere, and we are eternal. In the name of Mithras, the last warrior, go forth to dominate, reclaim the world that is ours by will. Yeah, we already read that before. I read that a long time.
The Gospel of Mary Magdalene.
Are the shepherds. And 21. I feel like there's traps or something coming.
Sigurd.
No traps? Wow. Was that blood? They killed Sig. Tortured him. Oh. Chest. Gonna be his head. Oh no.
Eivor! What is it?
Tell me that you found something. Anything we can use.
I may have. A fortress in Sussex. The Order trained soldiers there.
We must be sure. Sigurd is running out of time.
Forearm.
Anything else?
Documents of interest to the hidden ones. Hyden will surely want to look. But for Sigurd, Porchester is our only lead.
Porchester.
If he is in Porchester Castle, we'll need a massive army to crack its walls.
I have many friends in England now. If I call on them, they will come.
They will.
Basim. She severed his arm clean off. Can a man survive such a loss?
Physically, he can. Mentally, it's hard to say. So much stress can drive a man to despair.
If you suggest he might take his own life as Tedman did, banish that idea. I must tell my people at the settlement that their Jarl remains a captive. They will not take it well.
We will not fail again, Eivor. I'll scout ahead and send word to the settlement when I know more of Porchester. Be ready.
I am ready. Trophy earned. Complete Kent Arc. Wow, that was it? That's it? Okay. Where's the rat be? Okay. Oh, was there any other treasure or anything? Isolation. I begin with the sensory deprivation. No light, no touch, no warmth, no voices. To unlock the god within, the man called Sigurd must retreat into the shadows. His true self may emerge in time. Water and bread. That is all I have allowed this beautiful man. He is something to behold. Curses my name. I feel the power in his voice. He struggles against his bonds. I hear the squeal of the leather straps and the grind of iron on iron. He has fight in him, but to win this war against himself, he must relent. Sigurd does not yet accept that I have his best interests in mind, that I have taken him so that he may become the best self. He fights this idea, balks at it. Yet, I note a certain hesitation in his voice when he speaks. He talks as if a man being talked over, as if voices interrupt the river of his thoughts. It is working. Blood flows slowly from the forearm. A few small cuts produce a steady but manageable stream. Okay. Wow. Week upon weeks and very little progress. Sigurd has lost weight and physical strength, but his will is strong, and though he is beset by visions, has not allowed them to take him over. Time for a approach. Sigurd withstands heat and pressure quite well. I have made no permanent alterations as yet, but they may have to change. An insight, a phrase, he screamed as the vice tightened around his head. I am the Lord of Justice. You will answer to me or die. Puts me on a better path. I know what I must do. Know what he... You sick bitch. Oh man, Folke is going to be one of the most satisfying assassinations in this game. Oh, I mean, assassination. I mean, battle. Excuse me. She's going to be one of the most satisfying battles in the game. Can I fast travel from here? Oh. Oh, somebody took a picture of the cat. I'll give that a heart. Liked it, right? There we go. Reminds me of when I played the Odyssey and I took a picture of me pretending to pet a cat. I think it was in that game, right? I like that in this game you can actually pet the dogs. You can pet the hounds. Mr. Hounds! I wish you could do that, man. I get like Odyssey, you can do that. You can have a pet companion. That was one of the abilities, man. God, it's like there was so much to do in those games. Wow. So much variety even in the combat. It's weird, right? It's crazy. Like you could like tame animals in Odyssey. It's so weird that something so cool and innovative would be in that game and not this one. Weird. Very weird.
Where is he? Where is Sigurd?
He's alive.
But not with you. Where is he?
Dag, not now. I need to speak with Randvi.
Randvi.
You never found him, did you? Tell us, Eivor. We deserve the truth.
I need to speak with Randvi. Step aside, now.
You never found him, because you didn't look. I see you, Eivor. I know what you are.
Eivor, you come alone. I fear what that means for Sigurd.
I could not find him. That madwoman Folke, she slipped away, took him to Sussex. We need an army. Call on our alliances. Remind them of their oath to me. We must act before...
Before...
Tell her.
Before what,
She's
Eivor?
Viking. She can handle it. Tell her.
She tortured him, Randvi. Did unspeakable things. Severed his arm and left it as a gift. I fear she means to kill him. Slowly.
gods.
Now say the same thing to Dag, because he seems to be so butthurt. And one rest. We must conquer more areas. Alright, let me save. Hot messes. Alright.